Good morning, everyone. We are on the way to Vaucluse, and tonight we have a small reception actually for 20 to 25 people involved with the wedding industry. So we're getting ready for that. We're gonna go to the shop and buy some flowers. My team is already working on the setup and the layout. And then we're gonna make some sweets and desserts, pick up some drinks, and yeah. And then for the rest, we're spending time in the office, work on the marketing. We received some 3D images of the manor house that are absolutely gorgeous, that I might share with you as well later in the video. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing, and if you're new to this channel, please, if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment as well down here. And I am bringing the family to work. My beautiful son is in the back, the dog is here, so they will be there as well today. And yeah, exciting. Let's go. And I just see that Zach is back, and I think he's coming to seed sunflower seeds here. So he's been following up on the growth of the meadow, so let me go and check in on him. With yesterday's video, we weren't really zooming in on the flowers, but kind of what I wanted to show you here is one of the wildflowers, a clover. So Zach is here today to start mowing the first meadow, and you know, it's really a constant of taking care of it for the next few years. But he's not gonna mow it all the way to the bottom, but making sure that the undergrowth of the seeds actually can grow through the grasses that we have here. So, and then he will plant and seed sunflowers after that. He was checking on the grounds if it's not too wet because of all the rain we had. So he's installing the machine, but he might not being able to get through the field with his machine. He doesn't want to leave marks. But yeah, at least he's checking it out. So exciting. We just got some fans. We have an event tonight and our C in the manor house isn't working, so at least get some air changed, you know, so let's go. So we have every or 2 or 3 times a season or a year we have this crazy amount of mint growing here. It was going a little crazy with all the rain we had, so it's taking over the pathway. We got some flowers for tonight's event, so I'm gonna add some of the beautiful mint in there too. And tonight we have a wedding magazine that is hosting their weekly or monthly meeting with us here. They asked if we could host the meeting, so for the members, they're coming at 5:15 to set up some stuff. We're gonna create some small desserts and get some chilled stuff for that, and they're coming as well with some items. It is very hot, and I bought 2 fans for the thing because we have the AC unit that stopped working, and I don't want to invest so much money in something that we will replace during renovation in a few months. So hopefully by 6 o'clock, when the event starts cooling down a little bit, I can open all the doors so there's like the organic flow of circulation. So it cools down a little bit. We will make sure we have enough ice, cold drinks and stuff. But yeah, it's another part of marketing for myself. It's good to have them here and donate our place, so we have access to some interesting folks that might bring future clients to our place. So let's go. And at the same time, famous pastry chef Jose is making Madeleine. It's our signature cookie. When every single guest that passed through this place in the last 6 months will be greeted with hot, straight out of the oven Madeleine. So very exciting to do the same thing tonight. Okay, so Wildflower Meadow update. We cut the first meadow down in the areas where it's not too wet. I can see in the back there it was too wet to cut. So tomorrow Zach is coming back and actually gonna seed the sunflowers, and that's gonna grow in the next phase. And what's gonna happen over the next 2 years is that there's gonna be so many seeds in here that Zach does not have to come back, and it's just gonna grow back yearly. So it's really a whole phase. It takes a few years to get this done, but that's why we started earlier with this, so this place will look beautiful for the next 100 years. Excited. And it is hot today. It is another 95 degrees, and our AC in the living rooms aren't working, stopped working. So I'm on the way to go and pick up ice for the drinks to at least cool that down, and then try to come up with an ingenious plan. I was able to get those 2 fans, put some ice in front of the fans, so we can at least for the next 2 hours blow cold air in the room and see if that works. Hopefully later it's gonna rain and it's gonna cool down for sure. So hopefully with a little bit of wind, you know, and opening the 2 doors later today, there will be a nice airflow in the manor house. That's how they kind of had air conditioning before air conditioning was invented. So let's see how that works, and cross fingers because it's gonna be hot. Restaurants, boutique, really nice place, and this is turned to the front. That was the original front in the 1700s, but the architect that did the renovation brought the front to the back. I don't know why, but you know, it made that easier or something. So the road coming in through this building will come through there, and you will see plans upstairs if you want to keep them. And then this is going to be the front. The hostess will be here. There's going to be fake walls here that can be opened up, but dining rooms there, and an area where people come in, have a glass of champagne and sit. And then you have the corridor will run all the way through the kitchen. So it's a very, very focused on the chef-driven experience here. Not just a restaurant for a meal, we're very focused on experiences. We have amazing interiors, landscapes and from Portugal. So there will be options to the receptions outside, rehearsal dinners, and then there will be a spot in this area closer to the manor house that will have a tent. We looked at it. We're only allowed to do 160, so I don't have to think about bigger tents than that, but the majority of the tent will be in the fields basically. And really, in our master plan there is a barn, but you know, we're gonna wait a few years to bring in some cash flow and stuff, but there will be eventually a barn to 160 people, like a really nice thing that sits on top of the hill on the field overlooking the wildflower. Yeah. Okay guys, we're going home. We're closing down. We had a great meeting here with the locals about wedding, a photo shoot and stuff. Different vendors came out to meet and see the property, so great outcome. We had a great day. It's very hot still, and there's some bad weather coming, so we're heading out of here. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.